Welcome back to my spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the intricate emotional web surrounding Ridge Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful. In this dramatic saga, Ridge finds himself at the heart of a familial tug-of-war, grappling with loyalty, love, and the weight of past decisions. As tensions rise, new characters and unexpected turns weave a complex narrative that promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Let's dive into the layered dynamics of Ridge's relationships, the influence of his family, and the potential for new beginnings that might just redefine his future. A father's wisdom and a son's dilemma. At the center of this unfolding drama is Ridge Forrester, a man caught between the expectations of his father, Eric Forrester, and his own tangled emotions. Eric, the patriarch with a keen eye for matters of the heart, has been quietly observing Ridge's life choices with growing concern. He believes Ridge is denying himself true happiness by clinging to a relationship that, while comforting, lacks the fiery passion of his past. Eric's words are not mere meddling, they stem from years of wisdom and a deep desire to see his son embrace a life of authenticity. In a recent heartfelt conversation at the Forrester estate, Eric urged Ridge to look inward, to reconsider the path he's chosen, and to prioritize his own heart's deepest desires over fleeting obligations. Ridge, however, is not easily swayed. His current relationship with Taylor Hayes provides a sense of stability that he desperately needs after years of emotional turbulence. Taylor, a woman of grace and resilience, has stood by Ridge through thick and thin, offering him a sanctuary from the storms of his past. Their bond, forged in mutual respect, has become a pillar in Ridge's life, one he's reluctant to dismantle. But beneath this calm exterior lies a brewing storm. Ridge's unresolved feelings for another woman, a connection that refuses to fade despite his best efforts to bury it. Eric senses this inner conflict and fears that Ridge is sacrificing his own joy for the sake of appearances, a mistake Eric himself made in his younger years when he let societal pressures dictate his romantic choices. The ghost of love's past. The shadow of Brooke Logan looms large over Ridge's present, a constant reminder of a love that once burned brightly. Brooke, a woman of fierce determination and undeniable charisma, has always held a special place in Ridge's heart. Their history is a tapestry of passion, heartbreak, and misunderstandings woven together by years of shared triumphs and devastating lows. Recently, a rift formed between them over a heated family dispute involving Brooke's daughter, Hope Logan, and Ridge's daughter, Steffi Forrester. The conflict centered on a business decision at Forrester Creations where Steffi, in a bold move, terminated Hope's fashion line after a series of perceived betrayals. Ridge, siding with Steffi, believed the decision was justified, citing Hope's questionable actions as a threat to family unity. Brooke, on the other hand, defended her daughter with unwavering loyalty, insisting that the situation was a tragic miscommunication blown out of proportion. This disagreement drove a wedge deeper into Ridge and Brooke's already fragile connection. Despite Brooke's impassioned pleas to see the situation from her perspective, Ridge stood firm, his stubbornness masking a deeper fear of revisiting old emotional wounds. Their heated exchanges at the Forrester mansion, often witnessed by concerned family members, revealed the raw pain beneath their words. Brooke felt dismissed and undervalued, while Ridge struggled to balance his role as a father with the lingering pull of a love he once thought was unshakable. This clash of ideals has left Brooke questioning whether she can continue to fight for a man who seems so unwilling to meet her halfway. Meanwhile, Ridge wrestles with the guilt of pushing her away, knowing that somewhere deep within, he still cherishes the connection they once shared. A safe haven with hidden risks. Amidst this chaos, Taylor Hayes emerges as Ridge's anchor, a steady presence who has helped him rebuild after countless emotional battles. Their relationship, though not as tempestuous as his past with Brooke, offers a quiet strength that Ridge clings to. Taylor's understanding nature and unwavering support have been a balm to Ridge's wounded spirit, particularly after a recent crisis where Ridge played a pivotal role in helping Taylor overcome a personal struggle. During a serene retreat in the mountains of Aspen, organized by mutual friends, Ridge and Taylor shared a profound moment of healing that deepened their bond. Ridge saw in Taylor a vulnerability that mirrored his own, and he vowed to protect her from further pain, a promise that now weighs heavily on his mind. Yet, this protective instinct comes with its own set of complications. Ridge fears that any decision to step away from Taylor could unravel the emotional progress they've made together. He recalls vividly the times when Taylor's health faltered under stress, episodes that left him feeling helpless and guilty. The thought of being the cause of another such incident haunts him, whispering doubts into every decision he faces. At a recent charity gala hosted by Forrester Creations, Ridge watched Taylor shine with confidence, mingling with guests and laughing with ease, a stark contrast to darker days. He couldn't help but wonder if his presence is the key to her continued strength, or if he's merely delaying an inevitable reckoning by staying in a relationship built more on duty than desire. Family interference and unspoken truths. Eric Forrester, ever the voice of seasoned perspective, refuses to stay silent as he watches his son navigate this crossroads. During a late-night discussion in the Forrester family library, surrounded by shelves of history and legacy, Eric laid bare his concerns. He reminded Ridge of the mistakes he made in his own marriages, times when he ignored his heart for the sake of convenience or fear of change. Eric's tone was gentle but firm, urging Ridge to consider whether his current path aligns with his truest self. He pointed out that life is too short to settle for half measures, a lesson learned through Eric's own decades of romantic missteps and eventual redemption with his beloved Quinn Fuller. Ridge, though, remains steadfast in his decision, at least for now. He argues that commitments are not meant to be broken on a whim, and his loyalty to Taylor is non-negotiable. In a tense moment over coffee at a quaint Los Angeles cafe, Ridge confessed to Eric that he fears the ripple effects of any change in his romantic life. His children, already navigating their own complex relationships, rely on him for stability. The idea of disrupting their world, especially for something as uncertain as rekindling an old flame, feels irresponsible to him. Eric, while empathetic, counters that true strength lies in honesty even when it's painful. This clash of perspectives leaves Ridge more conflicted than ever, torn between the safety of the known and the allure of what could be. A new contender on the horizon. As Ridge wrestles with these dilemmas, an unexpected twist emerges in the form of Nick Marone, Ridge's half-brother and a man with a history of shaking up the Forrester family dynamics. Nick's sudden return to Los Angeles, after years of sailing the world and building his own empire, sends shockwaves through the community. His arrival at a Forrester Creations board meeting, dressed impeccably in a tailored navy suit, was nothing short of dramatic. With a charismatic smirk, Nick announced his intention to invest in the company, but his eyes lingered on Brooke, hinting at motives far beyond business. Whispers among the staff suggest that Nick has always carried a torch for Brooke, seeing in her a spirit that matches his own adventurous soul. Brooke, still reeling from Ridge's coldness, finds herself intrigued by Nick's bold demeanor and genuine concern for her well-being. Over a casual lunch at Il Giardino, Nick listens intently as Brooke vents about her frustrations, offering insights that make her feel seen in a way she hasn't in months. Unlike Ridge, who often seems burdened by their shared past, Nick brings a refreshing perspective untainted by years of baggage. He speaks of exotic travels, of sunsets in Santorini and storms weathered on the open sea, painting a picture of a life free from the constraints of Forrester family drama. Could Nick be the breath of fresh air Brooke needs to finally move forward? Or is his return a calculated move to provoke Ridge, a sibling rivalry cloaked in romantic gestures? Only time will tell if Nick's intentions are pure or if he's playing a dangerous game with Brooke's heart. The road ahead, choices and consequences. As the days unfold, Ridge stands at a pivotal moment in his life, one that could redefine not just his future, but the entire Forrester family landscape. Will he heed Eric's advice and confront the feelings he's suppressed for so long, risking the stability he's built with Taylor? Or will he remain steadfast, prioritizing duty over desire even as Brooke potentially finds solace in Nick's arms? The stakes are higher than ever, with emotions running deep and family loyalties tested at every turn. Viewers can expect intense confrontations, tearful revelations, and perhaps even a surprising alliance or two as these characters navigate the messy, beautiful chaos of love. One thing is certain, Brooke Logan will not sit idly by, waiting for Ridge to make up his mind. Her journey of self-discovery, sparked by recent heartaches, might lead her to realize her own worth lies beyond the men in her life. At a recent spa day with her sister Donna Logan, Brooke voiced a newfound determination to prioritize her happiness, whether that includes romance or a fierce independence. Meanwhile, Ridge's children, Steffi and Thomas, watch from the sidelines with growing unease, aware that their father's choices could ripple through their own carefully curated lives. Will they intervene, adding another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation? Stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful as this captivating storyline unfolds, promising more twists, more heartache, and more hope than ever before. Will love triumph over fear, or will old wounds prove too deep to heal? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my Spoilers channel for the latest updates on all things Forrester.